Hey my fellow avgeeks, welcome back to Mueang International Airport. And yes, today I'll be flying again. This time with Thailand Air up north to Chiang Mai. Let's go ahead and get checked in. The airport itself is much busier than I expected. I assume this is because people are returning to their families outside of Bangkok and are starting to travel again. If any of you are wondering why I'm able to travel, it's because as of 2nd July, Thailand have had no locally transmitted COVID-19 cases for more than a month. The government also introduced a domestic travel campaign to encourage Thais to travel. Additionally, restrictions are being lifted and life is slowly returning to normal. The large and clean windows of Mueang Airport makes it perfect for us avgeeks to enjoy the view outside. I'm gonna admit, I really do like this rainy weather. Today I'll be departing from gate 45, which is right at the end of the corridor. Seats in the area have been rearranged to comply with social distancing measures. Fortunately, I was able to catch my ride, which just arrived from Chiang Mai, coming into the gate. Today's ride is a 5-year-old Boeing 737-800 with a registration of HS-LUH. The aircraft was delivered to Thailand Air in July of 2015 and can accommodate a total of 189 passengers. So welcome on board Thailand Air's Boeing 737-800. I am seated in seat 11A. Let's explore what they have to offer. Immediately, I noticed how tight the leg room is, even when compared to other low-cost airlines like AirAsia or Nok Air. Click on the icon to watch those videos. My leg was almost up against the seat in front, and I barely had any room to move.
ลงหลอดไฟจะทำงานอัตโนมัติเมื่อสัมผัสกับน้ำ
Today's flight will take us slightly northwest from the City of Angels, or Krungthep Mahanakhon, to Chiang Mai, the former capital of the Lana Kingdom, located in the northern region of Thailand. The total flight time is 55 minutes, and we are expected to land at 7:20 p.m. To reduce the risk of COVID-19 transmissions on board, The Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, or the CAAT, have introduced measures which is required to be followed by the airline and passengers. For example, airlines are not allowed to sell or distribute any form of food or beverage on flights under 2 hours, and passengers are not allowed to bring their own food to consume on board. This means that, as far as I know, there will be no food on all my upcoming flights. Since there's practically nothing to do on board short flights like these, let's have a look at the seat pocket contents. Even though food and beverages cannot be served, the onboard menu is still available. The prices seem a little too expensive when compared to what I've seen on Nok Air and AirAsia. After around 20 to 30 minutes of cruising, we started our descent into Chiang Mai International Airport. A part of me didn't want this flight to end, since it was my first flight in almost 4 months. However, another part of me did, since the legroom was so bad. So how was my first Thai Lion Air experience? If I were to be completely honest, I'd say it was not that great. Let's start with the negatives. When I booked this flight originally, it was scheduled to leave at around 3:45 PM, but this was changed to 6:05 PM. The real problem here is that I was not able to manage my booking, as it always says error, and I contacted them in almost every way and received no reply. The other thing I did not like was the legroom. It was by far the worst I've seen, even when compared to other low-cost airlines. Now, even though there were lots of negatives, there were also some positives. This being the generally friendly staff, well-padded seats, and they got me to my destination safely. Would I recommend flying Thai Lion Air? Probably not, since there are better options available such as Nok Air and AirAsia. Welcome to Chiang Mai, or the place that I should be able to call my second home by now. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. I usually don't want to make negative videos, but I believe that honesty is what you guys want, and the airline might find the constructive criticism useful. It's been a pleasant journey with you all. Thanks again, and remember to stay safe.